More thoughts on the younger years. I do remember some more things I forgot to mention in the last video. There are things from when I was younger, about 7, 8, maybe even 6. I think it was 6. When the bar down the street, Gurney's Tavern. Good old Gurney. I love that place. My mom used to take me there, kids in bars. And a man, Caesar Sutton, who lived down the street, came, knocked at his back door one night, asked him for a 6-pack of beer and credit. He said no. Caesar murdered him. Shot him dead right there, took the 6-pack, left him. They got him. The family left. They burned that house to the ground. It was a dirt lot for the next, many years until they left. For all I know, it's still a dirt lot. They burned down Lee Lumber, insurance money, twice. That was a huge fire. Oh my God. Oh. I remember the park down the street, Elston Play Lot. It's a great park. As a kid, I loved it. There were some places off to the side you used to be able to go into, find knives and guns, drugs. As a kid, I didn't know what drugs were. One time, as a younger kid, we had hills, and I grew up next to hills because we had viaducts and trained for Commonwealth Edison. Back a long time ago, I used to run by our house, and I was climbing on the hill one day, and I found this brick. Not even like a brick, just this package, all wrapped up. And I brought it home to my ma. My ma didn't know what it was. My ma called my brother. I didn't know at the time, but she tells him, and he opens it up. It's a white powder, and he goes, "Oh, this is garbage." Took it with him. I still to this day wonder what that might have been. Who knows? I'm about 7. God, the hill. That was a nice place to live next to as a kid. Oh, we had rabbits, the cardinals and blue jays, possums and raccoons, rabbits. Wow, we had so many animals. It was like living next to a small forest. Maybe that's where my love of animals comes from. I used to feed all the animals. Squirrels with the peanuts, birds with the bird seed. My lamb would Vi. I think her name was Violet. We used to call her Vi. She used to have a garbage can full of bird seed. We used to feed the birds out in the back. That was nice. Backyard was huge. Used to go sledding on the hill in the winter. Oh, it was nice. It was definitely different growing up next to the hill. People used to use the hill and the viaducts to run from the cops, get away from people. That's eventually why they tore them down. Man. Growing up, Troy and Roscoe. It was a trip. 3411 North Troy, Chicago, Illinois, 60618. 4636404. I remember that so well. Back when my mom had me memorize my phone number, we didn't have area codes. It was just 4636404. I never rang. It wasn't until later that we became 773, I believe. Yeah. These kind of things I do remember from a younger age. Oh. There isn't much else I can tell you, I guess. Man, there was a lady who lived 2 doors down. She worked at Lincoln Park Zoo. She took me once to see the elephants. I actually got to go in the cage with them, touch them. It was cool. That was really cool. I don't remember her name now, but I remember the house was green. I'll never forget the greenhouse. She was a nice woman. I remember the neighbors were across the street. And then we had the hillbillies who lived directly kitty corner from me on the left. I have to tell you about them hillbillies one day. There's some shit. Those guys. That's what all the neighborhood called them. Hillbillies. They had no grass and tires in the front yard, so the times. As I go through this, I think I'll remember more. I'll try to keep it in some kind of order, but this is just a vlog to show who I am and the things I remember from young till now. I don't know if it'll matter. Someday, maybe it will. I don't know if anybody would ever even want to know who I am. But if you do, this is some of who I am. Where I came from. Our royals in our neighborhood. Royal! That's how they used to do it. The R symbol in sign language. It's just, man. Just think that shit was so stupid. See, my brother left when I was about 4 years old, so, you know, one of those other things I remember them telling me about was when they brought me home from the hospital. My brother brought some of the gangbangers from the neighborhood, brought them into my room, showed them his new baby brother, and said, "Don't ever let anything happen to him." And for many years after that, I was kind of protected in the neighborhood. People used to leave me alone because I was Stacy Wagner's brother. Don't fuck with him, that's Stacy's brother. Who? Stacy Wagner. Because he was fucking nuts, I guess. Crazy fuck. I guess he had a reputation. I didn't really know. I'm gonna have to tell you sometime about why he left. He left when he was 16. I was 4. Wait, no, yeah. And I didn't see him again. Not see him, I don't remember him at all. But he didn't see me again until he was over 21. Many years. Just some things I kind of remember. I wanted to post another video real quick just before I forgot something. See, it's going on about 10 minutes. days too long. So, again, thank you for listening. Have yourself a wonderful day. Later.